Welcome back to Hello Vera. As a Chinese person living in Indonesia, it's amazing to see how things from both our culture are connecting. And lately, one of the biggest connection I am seeing is on the road, Chinese EV cars. Hello, semuanya. Before we start, as I mentioned in last video, I now have a Mandarin learning center called Mandarin Project. We make learning professional and focused on real-life use. Check the link in the description box if any of you are interested to learn Mandarin. If you look around Jakarta or see the news, brands like Wuling, Biadi, and now even Xiaomi have become talking points. They are not just the cheap options anymore. They are some of the most advanced and trending cars. So today we're going to talk about Chinese EV cars. Who are they and how are they in China? And finally, we will break down the top brands into categories and my personal pick for each category. Let's get started. Number 1. How advanced is China's EV industry? China's EV dominance didn't happen suddenly. It's all part of government strategy started 15 years ago. Chinese government focused their support toward new industries, which at the time was green energy field. And they pushed forward companies dealing with this sector, such as batteries, charging stations, and subsidies for EV cars. This created a massive boost to EV industry in China that we see today. Currently, in cities like Shanghai, Shenzhen, and Changsha, even in the countryside, EVs are completely normal. Around half of the new cars are electric. And not just cars, China has fast charging hubs everywhere, and companies like Weilai, NIO have a battery changing stations that give you a full battery in under 5 minutes. But the real secret sauce is the ecosystem. China controls the global battery supply through companies like CATL, 宁德时代, and BYD, Biadi. And on top of that, the software is what set them apart. These cars are like smartphones on wheels with advanced driver assist system, AI voice assistants that understand daily conversation, and automatic system updates that make your car better every few months. Number 2, why Chinese EV companies are expanding to Indonesia. So why is Indonesia the next big target? First, the Chinese market is very tough and competitive with over 100 brands. The competition is brutal. To grow, they have to look outside of Chinese border. Southeast Asia is the obvious choice, and Indonesia is, of course, the main prize. It has huge population, and more importantly, the timing aligns perfectly. 1. Government push. The Indonesian government has a clear EV roadmap with incentives for manufacturers and tax breaks for buyers. 2. Critical resource. Indonesia has the world's largest nickel reserves, a key material for EV batteries. China is investing billions here to control the battery supply chain. 3. Consumer fit. Indonesian consumers are smart and love value. Chinese EVs offer high-tech features and modern designs at a price that's very competitive, especially when you consider the long-term savings on fuel. Just look at Chery or Wuling, their cars are super popular here. It's everywhere. Number 3, Chinese EV brands currently in Indonesia. This isn't a future dream, it's already happening. The lineup of Chinese EVs in Indonesia is growing every month. Here's who's here. Wuling was the undeniable pioneer, and it's one of the breakthrough move with Air EV. Chery, also similar to Wuling, provided amazing value for money for car options. BYD, Biadi, is the market leader globally has taken over the market for the last 2 years. And then we have other brands such as MG, Neta, GAC, Ion, Denza, Zeekr, and two of my personal favorite, Xpeng and GWN. 小鹏和长城. This is no longer a trial, it's a full-scale invention. And it's great news for Indonesian consumers as we will have a lot of car options. Number 4, top Chinese EV brands by category. Now, with so many choices, who's who? What are their niche and how can we choose the right car for each of us? I have broke it down by category and I picked a personal brand favorite of mine for each one. Let's start. Most luxury and high-tech cockpit, Huawei. When we talk about the top of Chinese luxury EV, it has to be Huawei. They started out a bit later compared to the other competitors. But now, wow, their latest car, the Wenjie M9 and Zunjie, is already a masterpiece. The interior is like a flagship smart device on wheels. Incredible materials, executive rear seats, massive screens, and the incredibly amazing software support. You can see they just look amazing. Safest EV brand, GWN, Great Wall Motor, 长城汽车. When it comes to real-world proven safety, GWN as my personal pick. It is one of my 2 favorite brands. It becomes a very popular car mainly due to a viral story in social media. There was an accident in China where a GWN Mobil got hit by a truck and fell down from a very high highway. Amazingly, all passengers survived, with a little bit injured. This story, it becomes a free ad for GWN, and their car is now one of the most popular cars in China. It's like its name, tank. You're like driving a tank. And I appreciate my own life a lot. Safety is everything for me. So my next car will be GWN. Most high-tech EV, Xpeng, Xiaopeng. Okay, so for this category, I have another personal favorite, which is Xiaopeng. It is one of the pioneers in China, and they compete with Tesla directly. They also look like a spaceship, and they have the reputation of having very advanced self-driving system called the XNGP. And they still continue to innovate. They released a flying car recently, so the sci-fi will become reality soon. I hope in the next few years our car can fly as well. But I really don't like this name, Xiaopeng. Xiaopeng is the name of the co-founder He Xiaopeng, or the boss of Xiaopeng. This name just sounds like, ugh. I don't like the name. The name sounds like very 土土的. 非常土，特别土. Most trendy and hyped brand, Xiaomi. Their first car, the Suqi, went viral instantly for its Porsche-like design. It became the fastest selling cars, and people are waiting in line to buy their cars. It's basically iPhone, but for cars. It's good, it's cheap, it's viral. Best value for money, BYD versus Wuling. Finally, let's talk about money. Talk about value. And here we have 2 top brands I can think of. Wuling is the pioneer in here. It's cheap, it's good. After service is good. It's not the best looking cars or the most luxury or the most high-tech cars, but if you want a car that is good value and can go, it's your pick. Second is BYD, another strong brand, global leader in EV, beating Tesla. They actually has so many lines of cars, from cheap everyday car to the luxury cars, like Yang Wang, super luxury. You cannot go wrong with BYD. Big companies, a lot of options, good service and price. I think they have the car for everyone. It's truly amazing. When I arrived here, Chinese car was not very present. And I always complained to Ricky, why the options are very limited here. Everything is limited. But the late 3 to 4 years, wow. Woo! Every month, I feel like every month, there is a new car brand coming in. I really hope for Huawei and Xiaomi to also enter the market soon. I saw their car firsthand in China and they do look amazing. They're good. Xiaomi especially impressive with that price. And if you noticed, I said I love GWN. I like those kind of big cars. And my cousin, some of my friends, they drive Tank 300. I have tried their car. It was good. And the feedback from them are also very positive. So what do you think? Are you considering an EV car? Which brand caught your eye? I hope this video helped you guys. Any other topics you want me to talk about? Comment down below. And again, if anyone is interested in learning Mandarin to understand China better, or want to travel or want to study in China, please contact us. The Instagram mandarinproject.id. Terima kasih sudah menonton. Please like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon. 祝你今天特别开心，我们下个视频再见，拜拜。